Hey, what's happening, roller coaster fans and enthusiasts? You ever had a roller coaster that you were just extremely disappointed by? And I don't mean one where you walked in and you're like, okay, I don't like these kind of coasters, or this restraint looks like it's gonna hurt. This looks like it's gonna be boring. No. I mean like you're in line, you're like, this looks fun. I'm amped up for this. Then you leave the coaster, very disappointed. Well, I have. And today, that takes us to Six Flags America. Ooh, Six Flags America. Located right outside of Washington, D.C., nation's capital. It has some good rides, like the Joker's Jinx, the premier launch coaster that goes into the Spaghetti Bowl. Typical of what you'd see at Flight of Fears and King's Dominion and King's Island. Also has the Wild One, which is a very historic coaster, I learned. Pretty good ride, has a very solid helix at the end of the roller coaster. As I mentioned, the Wild One is very historic, therefore it is very old, and it does feel very wild. It sways and it beats you around, but it's a really good roller coaster, and I think it would fit just about any park. It's definitely a must ride. So, continuing to make our way around the park, another coaster, kind of like the Wild One. Some people might leave feeling disappointed, maybe, but it's not the type of disappointment I'm talking about. Also, Batwing. It's a pretty good ride. It's a clone of Firehawk that used to be at Kings Island and some other Vekoma flying coasters, but it's nothing to write home about. It has pretty slow operations, but a good, solid coaster to have in your lineup. Okay, without a doubt, Six Flags America's flagship roller coaster and most notable roller coaster there is Superman Ride of Steel. It's a clone of Superman the Ride, which is located in New England, Six Flags New England. It's a 200-foot hyper coaster, intimate, has a couple good floater airtime moments, two really strong helixes. It is easily the most rideable ride there. The line was really short when I was there, so I was able to marathon it, had a lot of fun on it. It's worth the trip to go ride this one. Okay, now all you coaster fans and enthusiasts know what Six Flags America is really like. It's known for its baddies, and its baddies I mean bad roller coasters. Let's start with Mind Eraser. It's a Vekoma suspended roller coaster. Already has a stigma. Just looking at it, I've been on T3 at Kentucky Kingdom. I was like, this is going to be similar, and I was right. And again, this is not the type of disappointed I'm talking about. I knew I wasn't going to like Mind Eraser, and I didn't like Mind Eraser. I did like the one part was there's one point in the ride where it looks like your feet are going to get chopped off. So other than that, though, I'll pass. It's a one and done. Continuing on down that list, Raging Cajun, Spinning Wild Mouse. Again, I knew I wasn't going to like that one. Never really do care for those. Roar, which is a top 5 most disappointing coaster without a doubt, because it looks so cool. It looks like a GCI or very modern. Looks like you'd have a lot of airtime, a lot of laterals. No, it doesn't have that either. So even with as bad as Roar was, it doesn't take the cake. That one belongs to Firebird, which, a little backstory on, it is a B&M four-less coaster that was transitioned from an old stand-up coaster, and I haven't tended to like those a whole lot, so I didn't have really high expectations, but I had just rode Dominator at King's Dominion, which is the best four-wheelers coaster I've ever been on. So I was kind of amped up for it and kind of hyped. And the coaster's so pretty and it sounds smooth and it has a nice roar, but it's so lame. And Firebird has that cool name, cool paint scheme. But where are they going to start naming coasters maybe more relevant to how they should be? Like Headbanger, or Cool Looking But Uncomfortable, or Short and Unsweet. These all depict Firebird. Now listen, I don't mean any hate. I just mean that there are some disappointing roller coasters out there, and I'm going to point them out every now and then. Look, Six Flags America is definitely a place that you should visit if you're interested in riding them all, like I am. So get out there and ride them all. Until next time.